one of the models of learning that I developed during my career, I got to call multi-modal learning. I'm not very good with names, so that's what it got known as. But it does describe what it is. It's multi, many, modal. By modal, what I mean is what are the different approaches and applications, technologies that can be leveraged to really promote good learning? And can we identify a modality that best meets a form of learning? If so, that's what we should use it for. If we can then tie those together to create a whole with a good learning model behind it, then we should end up with a model of learning and an experience of learning that's actually better than being in a classroom. The reason that insight occurred to me was when I was working at Duke and went to India on a business development trip and didn't get very far with it at all. On the plane on the way back, I was trying to think why that happened. And the answer was that we're too expensive. So I started thinking through why we're too expensive. Well, we fly people over the world to do these things. Why do we do that? Because we believe that learning has to happen in a room, in a classroom, when everyone's together. Why? Well, I guess mum and dad were taught that way. The faculty were taught that way. Everyone kind of experiences that to happen. Somehow we lost that notion that we'd sit around in a circle with someone, the village guide or elder, and talk about life and experience and such things. So there are times, though, when we should be together, when that works well. And there are other times when maybe we want to reflect, as I said earlier, in my own experience. And the thing that fascinated me about working at Duke and then South Carolina was the access to the technologies that are around, mainly used in the meeting space or the play space, but we could actually think about using them in the learning space. In doing that, it allowed us to think through how we can get back to those kind of conversations that would happen with the village elder and with each other. That was part of the luck I had, really, with working with such places as Duke and at USC. And that's exactly the kind of thing that I think that EduPresence is all about.